Good afternoon, everyone. This is Norvell Central coming back at you with another YouTube video. My last YouTube video that was titled What's Next at Wide Receiver at FSU has over 1,220 views. I mean, that's crazy. As a result, I just want to thank you for all the continued love and support that you have showed me throughout the video and even through my short YouTube channel career so far. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to do so. And at the time of this recording, I have 252 subscribers. So let's just see if we can get to that 300 subscriber mark in the next couple of days. And like I always tell people, it's 100% free just to hit the subscribe button at the bottom. And it's just a great way to just show that you really support me. If you haven't followed my Instagram account at Norvell Central or my Twitter account at Central Norvell, I have included a link tree at the bottom of the video's description so that you can follow these accounts if you would like to. My Instagram account currently has 11,399 followers at the time I'm recording this, and my Twitter account had just eclipsed the 2,000 follower mark as well. All right, let's just go ahead and get into the reason why you clicked into this video. I have been attempting to find some ideas of just things to post, and I thought this would be a really interesting idea to showcase some of the members of Tribe 22, and just this was something that I really come up with. It's a first edition of Underrated Recruits in Tribe 22 featuring three-star linebacker Omar Graham Jr. from Stranahan High School in Fort Lauderdale. I do have his senior highlights that are going to be playing throughout the video, and it's basically also another video that I included as well with him working on his coverage skills against class of 2016 four-star wide receiver Sam Bruce, who used to play with Miami. He got dismissed from Miami, and now he's moving on to different pastures. But most casual fans, they don't really know about the impact of Omar Graham Jr. had during his senior season at Stranahan High School. According to Max Preps, and this is not a typo, Graham had combined to have 102 total tackles, 40 tackles for loss, 23 and a half sacks, 40 quarterback hurries as a linebacker, and on top of that, he was also utilized as a linebacker where he had 63 carries, 551 yards, and 12 touchdowns during the regular season. And that just speaks to his versatility as a player and his commitment to try to do everything and anything for his team to get that win. Omar Graham Jr., he really reminds me a lot of Reggie Northrup, which was, a 6'1", 230-pound linebacker at Florida State at one point. And Northrup, when he was at Florida State, he combined to have 271 total tackles, 8.5 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and 1 interception when he was playing with the Seminoles for about 4 years there. Speaking more on the talented linebacker prospect itself, I really love his skill set. He was primarily utilized during his senior season as an edge rusher that aggressively tackled downhill. And just he was a very good attacker. And you could see like his knack for locating the football. And also he was a surefire tackler in space. When you look at 247 Sports, Graham Jr. was listed at 6'1", 220 pounds. And really the only downside to his senior film was just the fact that they didn't really showcase his talents in coverage as much as they really did. And that's why I wanted to kind of put in those coverage skills against Sam Bruce in the very end of the video. Graham Jr., he's a very underrated coverage linebacker that has great footwork. He also possesses a solid instinct to turn his head around and defend those targeted passes. And I feel as though that he's really undervalued by 247, rivals, On3 Sports. They all have him rated around an 87 composite three-star linebacker. And I really believe that he should at least be a low 4-star prospect after what was an amazing senior season for him. And I really thought he turned a lot of heads in the South Florida area. And it certainly helps that he's going to be enrolling in Florida State in January and will get meaningful reps in addition to kind of spending more time in that strength and conditioning program. And it also helps as a matter of fact, a lot of people were talking about when Chris Marv got fired, or I guess they parted ways, I guess you could say, and he went to Virginia Tech to be the defensive coordinator. A lot of people were talking about how Graham's commitment to Florida State was going to fade. And that was not the case. I mean, Graham absolutely saw an opportunity there with Mike Norvell and the staff and was really intrigued by the opportunity that he was given there. And I think he really loves this staff. I think he's going to be a tremendous part in this team. And the way I look at it right now with him, I forecast him to basically be a Mike linebacker situation at Florida State where I think he could really split some time with redshirt sophomore DJ Lundy. The Seminoles, though, right now, they only have about 7 scholarship linebackers on the roster with Amari Gator, Kalen DeLoach, Steven Dix, DJ Lundy, Jarius Green McKnight, also Jordan Eubanks, and now that you look at it, Omar Graham Jr. I do envision that Omar Graham Jr. will get some burn during his freshman season as he kind of gets caught up to the college game, as you could say. But I really do think that he's going to be a big factor. And also, if you haven't known, his girlfriend is going to FAMU in Tallahassee. So that's going to be a great thing for him. It's going to kind of keep up with his personal life and kind of keep him motivated with everything going on. Couldn't think of a better person to end up at Florida State. He's a tremendous guy. Awesome skill set as well. I also will be including Omar Graham Jr.'s both of his social media accounts, his Instagram account at Omar Graham Jr. and also his Twitter account at O Graham Jr. Like I said, I'll be linking those at the bottom of the description. So be sure to go follow them and show him some love on both of his social media sites because like I said, he's a really good player, and I think Florida State really struck gold with the linebacker position. I would also like to thank each and every one of you for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about the video, and also let me know what you thought about Graham Jr. as a prospect. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and always, go Noles.